Hello, hello.
Haha, we're early, Mikey.
Yeah, who said we might be late? Who was that?
It might have only been 3 seconds, but whatever.
Were we 3 seconds early? Is that what it
Something
was?
like that. I don't know.
All right.
Bonjour, bitches.
What's up?
Welcome to Sunday night.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Uh, yeah, how's everybody doing? Things going well for everyone, I hope. Hello, Jason, Mikey. What's up? Ethan, William, Glock by my side. Winchester, hello, hello. Penny.
Miss Penny.
Penny, just an FYI, your envelope got mailed out yesterday. Thank you, by the way, for that. I appreciate it. Oregon
And
Knife Guy, what's up? Joseph, John R., Russ Cagle,
to all our patrons that are.
Zach. What's going on,
Hey,
man?
Zach. To all our patrons that are waiting on new stickers, I have been tasked with that, but I'm going to have a really busy couple of days. So probably Wednesday I'll get those out.
Yeah, yeah. So for there's some people already have them, but
Yeah.
some others don't. So for those of you that are patrons that don't have the new stickers yet, you will be getting them very soon. Molly has taken that off my plate, which is wonderful because I've been pretty busy.
Yeah. But my next 2 days, the plate is
Louie, what's up? I didn't forget about you, Louie.
the plate is overflowing. So I will get them done though.
BJ. Oh, hey, BJ, your stickers are in the box that you didn't pick up yet. So, along with some other cool stuff. A Therapeutic Edge, what's up? 1 minute knife review. So, how's everybody doing? Has everybody already got their votes in? Are you guys voting day of?
Yeah, y'all early voters or day of voters? Every time I join a live for like the first 2 minutes, the comments don't work. Well, sorry about it, Mikey. I'm not a tech guru.
Mikey, it's because we blocked only you. You
We temporarily block you.
yeah, we temporarily block you just for funsies, you know.
Yeah, a lot of
Manny Z, what's up?
early
I don't know if I
voters
said hello to
already.
you. A lot of early voters, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna vote tomorrow because I'm actually working the polls. So
Yeah, we already talked about that last
yeah,
weekend.
so I got
Yeah, last Sunday.
I gonna do that tomorrow.
Yeah, she can't vote when she's there working. So, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So, I received the two knives in the middle here. For those that don't know what these are, this is the full size or large. I don't know if they call it large or whatever, but this is the Spartan Harsey folder, and this is the small Spartan Harsey folder. Both of them are in S45 VN. These were sent over. I'm going to be doing some anodizing work on these two knives, and I'm really interested in checking them out. This is the first time I've gotten to handle these. And tonight here on the live, we're going to break them down and get them ready for anodizing. So we're going to check out and see what they got going on inside.
Jason, typically, yes, I do wear my boots when I work the polls, but I will not be wearing my boots on Tuesday because I will be on my feet a lot. So I'm going to wear some
Nice comfy shoes.
nice, comfy tennis shoes.
Yeah, she's got.
Sensible,
You're going to be there what, like
16 hours.
16 hours, yeah.
I
It'll be good for
regret
her.
what I've done.
Yeah, she threw her name in the hat to be part of it, and now she's been named. She started out as being the co-chair, and now she's the chair. And yeah, so
Multiple people won't be there now. Yeah, wear a mask on top of a mask and shower in alcohol the night before. I'm not concerned. I'll be fine.
they may not let her in. They might kick out dirty girls.
Maybe. I'm just, doing my due diligence. I'll take my dirty ass in there so people don't have to worry about getting sick.
There you go. Nate, what's going on? David? There you go. David says, thank all the poll workers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, I don't know how it is everywhere else, but she's gonna have
Hey,
a long
Randy.
day for sure.
Yeah. I'm probably got the best end of the deal, but
Christine, what's up? How you doing?
hey, Christine.
Randy F.
I
Right
do
on.
thank them in ones. Throw some dollar bills at you, girl.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I do every Thursday night. Hell yeah.
Next to the stage, tragedy.
Thanks, Russ. What
That's
should my
awesome.
stripper name be?
Tragedy. Tragedy. That's the best stripper name ever.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you could do the, what's Mercedes or what's it? God, it's been so long since I've been out to the clubs. I don't remember. Angel. And yeah, I don't even remember.
Every time strip clubs brought up, all I can think of is that fucking psycho stripper in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, that was gnarly. That was scary.
Yeah.
Straight scary.
Yeah. Yes,
What's up,
it is
Kyle?
a paying gig, but
Destiny, there you go. Destiny's a good one. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Louis jumps in with Destiny as well. Yeah, Destiny, that's definitely a good one. Chastity.
Their names don't matter.
No, that's right. They don't.
Wasn't there a game when we were kids that like the street you lived on as a
Oh,
child?
that'd be like your porn star name or whatever.
Oh, that's right, porn. And it was stripper for some reason.
Yeah, that would be porn star name.
Might be.
Yeah, but I mean, it goes both ways.
Mine'd be Foo Kickapoo.
Foo Kickapoo.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I can see the dollars rolling in already.
Cinnamon, Bubbles, August Lightning. Yeah, like I like the two-word ones.
Yeah, the two name would be good. Mine would be Tabby Davis.
Their names do matter. How else would you find their work online?
Well, there
Tabby
you go.
Davis. Tabby is a good one.
Tabby Davis.
Tabby.
Yeah. So, I don't know if all you guys saw or not, but the other day I got some new stuff from Tucson, and there's definitely some cool ones in the package. So I've been kind of digging on these. And I got one that I've wanted to check out for a really, really long time, the TS100 here. This thing is super cool.
Tucson's Tatas.
Really, really digging this guy. Cool knife, integral. Yeah, it's a good one. Definitely going to have to do something cool with the ano on this thing.
Sally wants to know thoughts on the green thorn Shiro? Shiro?
The green...
Thorn Shiro.
I don't know what the green thorn Shiro is. I'm assuming that we're talking about Shirogorov knives, but I don't know about the green thorn part. So
Not familiar with that one?
Nope, you'll have to educate me on that one. I've been insanely busy as of the last couple months, and so I haven't really paid a lot of attention about new stuff coming out.
Chinese knockoff of Shirogorov?
Shirogorov.
Shiro.
Oh,
clone.
yeah,
Gotcha,
I wouldn't know anything about that. But I mean, there's been clones of Shiros for a long, long time. And I would imagine it's just like anything else. There's probably going to be really good ones and really bad ones, depending on, some of the clones that I've seen. I handled a couple of them. I've never bought one, but a few of them are I don't know about the materials of them as far as like if the blade steel is correct and whatnot, but a few of them are unbelievable how realistic they are.
BJ? He says,
What?
Well, 1 Minute Knife Review said, been working a lot. Yes, working a
Yes.
lot and projecting a lot. And then BJ said, no business next weekend.
There you go.
So my question to you, BJ, is, are you giddy like a little bitch schoolgirl?
So, yeah,
Thanks for letting me have a weekend to myself. Can somebody take my daughter?
the projects I've got, well, not, yeah, well, a fair amount of stuff dug up right at the moment, which our dog Walter was out running through the trenches I dug, which they're about 5 foot deep. So, which and 2 foot wide, 5 foot deep, and 100 foot long or
I'll have to
so.
post some pictures of it on Instagram.
Yeah, I do actually do have. I took a couple pictures.
Zion wants to know if you will hold up both Spartans to the camera because he or she is trying to make up their mind on which size to get.
I surely will here in just a moment. If I
Yep.
have large hands,
Walter in the trenches.
but I would be going with the large full size. But that's just me. But yeah, I'll give you close up looks at both of them.
You're right, Mikey. After I said it, I thought, oh, nobody, no.
I also got some new forks. They're just clamp-on forks for the old skid loader to help. I figured it'd be good for trees and such, and then I'll also be able to move a pallet. They got a 4,000 pound rating on them, so those showed up the other day while I was out of town.
Good for hay bales and all kinds of things.
Yeah.
We have a bale spike, but sometimes it's just
Here's
easier.
some of the trenching work that I got going on. So that's all 5 foot deep, and like I said, it's about 100 foot long. You can see the excavator at the very back of it there. So this is where our dog was running earlier, back and forth in that trench.
He almost got bucketed.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
He has stayed out of it all day. And then, I don't know, he's been kind of off and on, not himself here the last, probably week.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He's
He's this easy one.
Yeah, has seizures, so he's heavily medicated. But for about the last week and a half or so, he's been kind of strange, acting weird, doing weird things. So I don't know.
Just kind of off, I guess.
He's getting old.
Yeah, he's an old man. I told him, you can't be jumping in trenches. You're going to break a goddamn hip.
Yeah, he's gonna break a hip. That's right.
What are you doing, dog?
This one here.
Yeah, we're digging a moat around the farm, Nate.
Yeah, we're digging a moat.
Gonna fill it with lava.
Gators. It's gonna be lava with gators. We found some specially bred high heat
Lava
gators.
gators.
Lava gators. Yeah. Yep. With freaking laser beams on their heads.
Freaking laser beam. Yeah, this moat will be filled in before too long. So yeah, hopefully we won't have any cave-ins.
Oh yeah, no, cave-ins aren't going to be an issue. The ground around here, at the depth that I'm going, is extremely stable. So once you get down about 2 foot, it's really a lot of clay, and so
Mick, I am talking about working at the election polls, but these idiots had to make it into a "I'm a stripper" joke.
all right. So here are the two Spartan Harsey folders.
Ooh, gross.
Like I said, I really, really dig the large size. I mean, so far, there's a few little things that I wish they would have done a bit differently, but I'll leave that stuff for a review because I'm gonna talk quite a bit about these knives. And but I'll give you some dimensions here, quick.
Yeah, I did, Mikey. Do you think that the small Spartan is too small?
No.
I say no as well because it's really comfortable for me,
Yeah, for her, it's really great.
and I could see a even a little bit bigger hand would be totally happy with it.
Yeah, and for me, it's really comfortable in hand, but it's like 3 and a little bit. So I can't get 4 fingers on it. So I just get a little bit of my pinky on there. but I do like it. I think it's a great knife. Um, like I said, there's a couple of things that um, I don't, I'm not in total love with about the knives, both of them. However, overall, I think they're fantastic.
Yeah, Zion says they could both use a sharpening choil. Like
No
to see
doubt.
that.
No doubt. And so the full size for me is perfect. I mean, it's absolutely perfect in my hand. The thumb ramp I absolutely love. It's really great. The thumb studs are super comfortable. They're double-sided thumb studs, and yeah, there's a lot to like here, a whole lot.
Look who's
And
here. It's Love Them Knives.
what up, Lee? How you doing? Hello, hello.
Hey David, nobody cares what slice he's giving away.
Yeah, he's giving away a small Harsey.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
he said. I'm just,
Yep.
Gotta get my
Yeah,
dig in.
yep, she's got to give him a hard time
For when he watches
always.
this later, or he comes
Yeah.
in later.
So, in my opinion, and this is again my opinion, but out of all the like Hinderer, Medford, uh, uh, good God, who am I trying to think? Emerson, all those kinds of Chris Reeves, those USA made knives that are in say like the $450 to $600 price range. The just from what I've seen so far, and I haven't disassembled one. I've only I just really I picked up the package yesterday. I opened it last night.
What up, Daily Carey?
But so far, I think that these are about the closest that I've seen to Reeves like precision and quality construction. They feel very much like a Chris Reeves. Uh, here's an Nkosi. Very very similar action. I actually like the thumb stud a lot better on the Harsey as opposed to the Nkosi. I'm not a huge fan of Reeves thumb studs. I don't like the pyramid shape. Kind of digs into your thumb in a weird way. But the Harsey thumb studs are shaped really, really well. They do have a little bit of a pyramid to them, but the full diameter comes up much higher. You can see there. And to my knowledge, right as of now, I'm pretty confident that these are titanium thumb stud. And I'm pretty sure, we'll find out when I take it apart here, but I'm pretty sure all the body screws and the clip screws are all titanium, and I think the stop pin and the pivot screw is stainless. But we'll find out when we pull it apart. So, real quick, I'll give you some dimensions. Let me shut this. So, length of the full-size Harsey is 4.937 inches.
You look like a nipple, Mikey.
And the small one is 3.94, basically 3.94 inches. So almost 5 inches, almost 4 inches in length. Blade on the little guy is supposed to be 3 1/4, if I'm not mistaken. What were you gonna say?
There's a question.
This one measures 3.186, the blade length.
I followed you back on Insta Beach. I saw your picture. Damon asked, "Did you have to adjust the pivot on the Spartan to improve the action?" But I know you haven't really done anything.
I haven't touched either one of these knives. I did drop a tiny bit of oil. The large one blade length is 3.967. I haven't touched either one of these. I haven't put a tool in either one of these. I did when I first got them because they didn't have any oil in them at all. I did drop some oil in for a couple of different reasons. One, I just wanted to see if it improved the detent riding on the blade, which it most certainly did. The other thing is these knives do not have a lock insert, and I was curious to see if any oil being on the lock face would induce lock stick. And on the full size here, this knife has zero lock stick. Action on it is really, really great. They both have a detent ramp, which is fantastic. I love seeing that. But this knife is really good, and there is absolutely zero blade play. They're super solid. So really fantastic on the large one. The small one did get lock stick after I put a little bit of oil on it. But I also talked to the gentleman that owns these knives earlier today, and he told me that he received the small one just about like a week before he sent it to me. So it really has no use on it at all. And I imagine after a little bit of time that it would get better. But I can also do a few things to help out the lock stick situation. But you guys can hear it here. I'll if you guys could hear that. And the detent on the small one is quite strong as well. Again, I can adjust that. But for me, it's kind of hard with how small the knife is to not have something kind of pushing on the lock bar. And so I like using my thumb and my index finger on both thumb studs. You can see this, my middle finger here is pushing on the lock bar a bit. And with just my thumb, it's pretty hard. I mean, I can get it to go, but I like doing with both. So I like the fact that the thumb stud is double-sided. And yeah, they're just really cool knives. I'm really pretty impressed with them. So
Stop talking. My turn.
okay, go
I'm
for
just
it.
kidding. Daily, nope. Yeah.
Daily.
Daily Carry Solutions said.
Oh, what's up, Daily Carry Solutions?
He says, by the way, Justin, thanks for posting that recent video. You may have seen my comment recently, which I'm guessing he may not have.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember it. If I responded to it, then I saw it. If I didn't respond to it, then I haven't read it. I generally try and at least say something to everyone.
He said, yeah, I know, and you need to pipe it.
I need to pipe it.
Yeah. He said to check your Instagram messages. He messaged you on there.
Oh, yeah. I haven't looked at Instagram, and I couldn't tell you how long. So I know I haven't seen that because I haven't even looked at it.
Hi, Stasa.
What up, Stasa?
He says, I'm liking that too, son.
Okay. I don't know which one we're talking about.
Which
but
one do you speak of?
wow. Hardware's tight on this old girl.
See if
and
it's a prototype.
I've already found one thing that I'm not super fond of here because this
Hi, Snuggle Tommy.
this pivot is
Oh, he's saying the one he bought from you.
oh yeah, right on, man. I'm glad that you like it. It was Stasa that said that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Awesome. I'm glad it made it to you and everything's good. The pivot is free spinning on here. So that's a thing.
Sounds like a conundrum.
That's a thing. All right. So tips and tricks of the trade right here.
I probably would have unfollowed you, Mikey.
So this is the best thing ever for getting hardware broke loose.
This is even better, Zion. He
This-
said he gunned that pivot. Check this out, boy.
Yeah, I don't do heat guns. So this here is a cordless soldering iron, and it's got this little handy dandy pivot, and it's sweet. So if we turn it on, you can see the green light flashes until it gets up to temp.
KT says,
Takes just a few seconds to do that.
let's see if it's a prototype.
A prototype.
Yeah,
The knife?
I guess.
Okay. We're going to find out.
Let us find out.
Let us see.
How would we know?
If it says, it'll probably say something on the inside
Like
proto.
prototype?
Yeah. Okay, so hardware on the small is
Hi, Scott.
loose, or well, not loose, but not Loctited down so much.
How's the knife sale going?
Really well. Most more than half of them are gone. So yeah, I mean there's still a couple left, but if somebody wants something, uh,
Get your wallets out, boys and girls.
yeah.
Let me have some space back. Who am I kidding? It's just going to fill up again real quick.
All right, so the small is coming apart relatively easily.
Oh, you would see it under the clip for the prototype.
Okay. Good info.
Ooh, is it like the Holy Grail, or like does a leprechaun pop out and give us a pot of gold if it's a prototype, or
I don't know.
do we win a prize? It's not ours, but I'll take the prize.
All right, so there we go. Large phosphor washer on the show side and a much smaller washer on the lock side. You can see there, and it pretty good size pivot there. The pivot doubles as the over travel stop on the small. On the large, it's got a disc. I could see it on the inside. I really like the internal relief cut. That's fantastic.
No verses, snuggle tummy.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and throw a little heat up on these barrel spacers for a moment.
Hey, Professor EDC, what's up?
What's going on, Professor? How are things south of the border?
There were only 9 with the prototype mark, so
Oh, the small one,
yeah.
I'm going to guess. So there you go. There's one screw out.
So take off all your clothes, 'cause I am getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off. You're welcome.
So as you can see here, this is much faster, much nicer, easier way, a lot quieter than doing a heat gun. And you can put the heat exactly where you want it, which is
Do it.
always wonderful.
Oh, you know, I do what I can, BJ. I wasn't warmed up. That wasn't my best. And I have to go in my car. It's the best sound quality.
The best, yeah.
Yeah, it's optimal recording setup.
That's your studio.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Here we go.
So you're a car singer, not a... Yeah, I'm not a shower singer.
So we
At
definitely
all.
have different sized hardware here for the small and the large, and you can see we've got three body screws on the large, only 2 on the small. All right, I'm gonna have to grab another tool.
Okay, bye. I'm just not in the mood to sing at 5:30 in the morning. And I don't want to wake everybody up because, you know, I get up early. Is that... No, it's because I don't have any bullshit to spew. Man,
It's because of what?
BJ asked if it's better in the car because the music's so loud I can't hear myself. And no, that's not why.
Yeah.
It's just the... there's a word I'm searching for and I can't find it. So just fuck you. I'm a good singer in the car.
Oh, here we go.
Professor EDC says, same all, same all. Really enjoyed your video about the Scandinavian folder and totally agree with you.
Oh, right on.
Just
Yeah,
so-
I saw you had left a comment on the video, Professor.
Hi, Steven.
And yeah, I was
Acoustics. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. The acoustics are 10 out of 10. Make me sound so good.
let me shut my
Yeah, I do, Mikey. I bump in my car.
my fancy little soldering iron here. When you shut it off,
BJ.
the light goes red until to let you know this is still hot until it cools down. And it's got some changeable tips on there. Pretty fancy little unit. If you guys are looking for a sweet setup, this thing's pretty trick. I really dig it.
He was very excited when he brought that little tool home.
Yeah, I like it a lot. But the pivot screw here on the large Harsey was not. It did have Loctite on it, but it wasn't so bad that I needed any heat.
Oh, they're a little slippery tonight, Ian. I need to clean them up so I can do my pole tricks.
Really digging the size of this hardware as well as the thread pitch. Really fine threaded screws are a sign of really good quality. That's nice to see.
Do you have a TS-129 for sale?
I do not. I have a TS-129,
Price on what, Mikey?
but she ain't for sale.
The big one or the little one? Yeah. Louie, do you think anybody would watch that show? Me singing in the car?
There we go.
White Mountain has 129s.
Yes, they do.
If you had to pick one folder for the apocalypse, my gun.
Yeah, that's probably a true statement.
I'm not knife fighting anybody, and neither is Justin.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking like full on apocalypse, yeah, I'm going straight to something way more intense than a bladed weapon. But we're not supposed to be talking about those things on here.
Yeah, we can't talk poo-poo.
Yeah, we'll get booted. All right.
Because,
So you can see here,
the Constitution doesn't matter.
again, we have a massive phosphor bronze washer and then a much smaller on the or the lock side. Let me get this cleaned up here real quick.
He said, of course I have a CCW, drain the swamp, but if you had to pick.
Yeah, honestly, one of my all-time favorite knives, I actually got it out here because I saw the other day they're available. This knife right here is a fantastic knife. This is the Tepe Design Hornet 2. It's just beautiful in every single way. These are available on his website. So this is great. Yeah, it's a full 4-inch blade. Love the thumb ramp on it, jimping. You can Spidey flick it. It is a flipper. It's on double row ceramic bearings. The carbon fiber is beautiful. Like, yeah, that's an awesome knife. I really love that one. I really love my Gale Bradley 2. That's another one that I really, really like.
Steven wants you to put your heat gun in the description.
Okay, I can do that.
Is the Hornet sharp?
Is it sharp?
Yeah, BJ wants to know.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. So you can see here the detent ramp, which is very nicely done. So, yeah, my only complaint with the blades here, on the large one, let's see what we got behind the edge. So about 22, 23 thousandths behind the edge. It's not terrible. I'd still like to see it a little thinner than that. On the small, though, and I think this is going to be right in the same ballpark, which is kind of a bummer.
Oh, he was wondering the price on soldering iron.
24 thousandths, yeah. So on both of them, I'd like to see them be ground a little more aggressive. But price on the soldering iron, I actually it comes with a they make it a couple different ways. You can either buy tool only, or you can get it with a battery and a charger and a hard case. And when I got this one, they had just gone on sale. And for the deal with the battery, the charger, the hard case, I want to say it was like $89, or it was under $100. So
Pound for pound, hard to beat the SOCOM Elite. The real test is in the shower. Just not a shower singer. Don't listen to stuff in the shower very often.
yeah, the SOCOM Elite is a decent knife.
Hi,
They're
Adam.
yeah.
100 for the kid at Home Depot.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean it was on sale when I got it.
Yeah.
But
There's not a lot of markup on tools, so I imagine they don't go on sale crazy often.
yeah.
Probably gotta just keep an eye out.
So you can see the over travel stop here on the large. Again, internal lock bar relief cut, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, the holiday sale's coming up. Definitely a good time to watch for one.
Yep. Faux show.
Yeah, or you might get a like combo pack or something really good.
Yeah. Little Black Friday action.
Yeah.
All right. What's my tool? Let's pull this clip to see if this thing is a prototype.
Now's your moment, KT.
The hardware on these knives is very, very well done. I really like the hardware a lot. The tooling is very deep on all the hardware. It's been really great. Here's what it says. October 2020. I'm going to say no on the prototype, and this is a full production run. It does have this engraving right here. It's pretty cool. And I wonder if there's anything under the other side.
It's probably the winning lottery numbers.
These
Don't show it on camera.
They come with the little block off plate with the Spartan logo. And this one too just says October 2020. So there you go.
Hey, that was last month.
I kind of dig that. Them having the date on there like that's kind of cool.
Ian says, fresh as a daisy.
Yep, it is fresh as a daisy.
Mm-hmm.
You're a daisy if you do.
I love you, Doc Holiday.
All right.
No, I will not fuck you, BJ.
This one's pretty fresh as well. July 2020 on the big boy. So, there we go.
He forgot to send you the tools for the Nkosi. I'll bring them this weekend when I see you. I added the but you know that's what you guys are going to do.
Oh, yeah, that's what we'll do for sure.
Nate says you're scaring me with all those parts together.
Oh. Okay.
Does that make you nervous?
Does it make you nervous? It's all good.
Yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. That is Correct.
Yeah, so someone made the comment when I tore a couple of knives down in a video, uh, and someone made a comment about how many knives I had tore down all at once, and if anybody could have been here a couple weekends ago, I had like I don't even know 20, 25 tore apart at the same time, doing anodizing on a bunch, and yeah, it was there was a lot all in one shot, but
This man remembers.
yep.
It's mind-boggling. Because, like, you tell me something, and 2 seconds later, I forgot. Like, I'm just in one ear, out the other. Not important. But everything that goes in your brain, it fucking sticks there.
Yeah, a lot of times
That's
it
why
does.
your head is so GD big.
I gotta have. Yeah, that's all right. They
Why you're
definitely,
OCD in your name, exactly.
yeah.
About this.
They definitely have a love for Loctite down there at Spartan Blades. A lot of Loctite love there.
Melon dome. Exactly, BJ. You're gonna see how big this dome really is soon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good size.
Where do you buy these knives? Halsey.
Harsey.
Yeah, I'm
You
guessing.
can buy them from Spartan Blades.
How long does that battery last on your soldering iron?
Quite a while. I think it'll last for about an hour straight. Something like that.
Pardon if I'm making noises. I'm adjusting.
Don't let it happen again.
Okay.
So yeah, it's the soldering iron's been great. It works really well. It does a good job. What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Oh,
GP knives carry Spartan. There
oh,
you
do
go.
they? Okay. Yeah, GP's a good dealer to work with. Those guys are really good. And I would imagine that like USA made blades probably does as well. I haven't looked on there, but
Emma's got both of her paws sticking out underneath the door from Berkeley's room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, USA made blades does.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, what up, Hollywood Tech Q? I'm at the Hollywood Bowl Voting Center. Just got the security guy psyched up on knives. Nice.
Right
Had
on.
another one to the clan.
Yep,
Have you ever taken apart any Medfords?
I have. Yes. Several, in fact.
How many polls you working tonight, Hollywood? Any conundrums? Yeah, we're poll buddies. Duh, Jason. You must not have been here last week. That's what she said.
All right.
How's your son that I can't think of his name for some unbeknownst reason? Mikey, he is, I mean, I'm assuming good. We didn't hear from him this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's doing well. And yeah, he didn't call us this week, so that's a thing. But I really expected him to, first couple of weeks. I didn't. I honestly, we've heard more from him than I thought we would. To be honest with you.
His name's Paxton, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to send him something. I still haven't done that yet.
Oh, yeah. I sent him the one letter.
Yeah.
but we definitely should. And my
Hey,
mom.
you guys want his address and you can all send how he already was annoyed that I shared it with a bunch of our family and some friends. And
Was he?
not truly annoyed, but he said, oh geez, I'm gonna get a buttload of mail. So you guys want to ride it?
I can tell you from experience, it's nice to get mail in
Oh
this
yeah,
when you're
I
there.
think he was just trying to act hard,
Oh yeah, yeah, trying to be cute.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, Jason. I forgot you were in for a second.
You can see little Loctite there coming out. Definitely get all that stuff cleaned up. It's a steel detent ball, which is kind of surprising. I didn't notice that earlier. But here are the um, backs or the standoffs, and they're nicely made. Although I like the diameter of them because they spread their load out over a larger area, but they are not. They don't have a shoulder on them to go into the titanium, which is kind of a bummer. But
Yeah, he can't have care packages yet, not till he's in tech school. So if y'all want to come together and we all do a care package for him, that would be a hoot, I'm sure.
oh yeah, yeah,
But
that'd
yeah,
be
we
cool.
can make that happen when he's, capable of getting packages. So yeah.
Yeah, he can't have any food right now. Uh,
Yeah, so
but
it's really just letters right now.
yep.
So, um, there's oh, yes. Damon wants to know, do you think you could cure some serious lock stick on a Medford 187?
Yeah, yeah, I can for sure. I've done a couple, fixed a couple 187s, and yeah, a handful of uh, different Medford models. So yeah, send me an email if you want me to take a look at that and take care of it for you. Let me know.
I'm gonna need a video of that Hollywood, you jumping out of the cake.
Hollywood jumping out of the cake, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, just send him an email, Damon, and he can help you out. Send him cash for the strip clubs. Molly can convert our 20s to ones. Yeah. Thanks, BJ.
So one of the differences here between the large and the small is the large has a massive disparity in the size of the pivot hardware on either side, and the small is the same since they incorporated the over travel stop. Uh, so you've got the same diameter head on both sides, um, but on the large you don't have that. And on the small, you don't have the same fine threaded screw that you have on the large. That's kind of a bummer too.
Hey, know your worth, Hollywood. You be expensive as you want to be.
That's right. Hey, I've always said I'll do just about anything. I'm like a really good hooker. I'm
Yeah.
super easy, but I damn sure ain't cheap. So I'm a high quality hooker.
Everything's got a price.
That's right.
What would you do?
What would I do? What?
Carbonize the lock bar?
The lock face?
Carbonize a word?
It is.
I learn all kinds of new words on this show.
There you go.
I like words.
Uh,
Ew,
it, it,
slicey.
it totally depends on what the problem is. Sometimes lock stick can be caused because the geometry of the lock face is just wrong. Sometimes it can be caused because the lock bar material is too soft and the tang on the blade is too rough. You can see here on this Harsey, this has been very well polished on the lock face. unlike, let me see. So I have something here that is not polished on the lock face.
I read there were drive-through strip clubs too, Hollywood. I saw an article about that, probably a month ago. It was kind of funny. It had a picture. It's a pretty funny setup.
So here you can see, hopefully if I can show it off, you can see the grind lines on the lock face in there. So that one there is pretty rough, where on both the large and the small Harsey, they are more finished and polished. But you can see where the lock is actually hitting on here. So there's multiple reasons why a knife could have lock stick. And so the approach to fixing it is different depending on why it's there in the first place.
Slicey, don't even act like you've ever had any tang.
He's talking about getting tang, is he?
He said nobody likes a rough tang. You don't even know what a tang looks like.
So, yeah, Slicey. I mean, if we had a lineup right now with a mop, a donut, and a tang, would you be able to pick it out of the lineup? Or good times.
Oh, Hollywood said, I'm working the polls with a girl who's unemployed from working the polls.
Oh,
true story.
True. Hey, there you go, man.
You've had more tang than an astronaut. What the fuck ever.
Shit's getting deep.
Yeah, that's the biggest pile of shit I've ever heard.
So, speaking of tang, let's bring my box in here.
Yeah. Nice box.
Hey, nice box. So, since we've got these all tore down now, ready for anodizing, one thing, there's still a little bit more stuff I need to do, but this is one of the ways I keep everything nice and
Experience
organized,
said, I see what you did there. Yeah. We compliment a good box often.
Well,
is that a knife in your box, or are you just glad to see me?
Well, you know, a little bit of both. I forgot about we were going to check and see what parts are tie and which ones are stainless. Okay. Let me get my box divider back in there.
What up, Dane? You know, you gotta keep your box organized.
That's right. Nobody likes a dirty box.
No. Rough tang is better than no tang. I suppose.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah, it depends.
I can't speak for guys.
Okay, we got bets going here. We'll start out with the screws here. Are the screws tie or stainless? Anybody betting? Or do people already know? The screws are tie.
Where is here, Dane? He said it's 350 here. BJ said stainless. Mikey says tie.
The hardware, the pivot is stainless. All the body screws and the standoffs are titanium.
Where in Europe?
The filler plate is tie. The stop pin is stainless. Yeah, the thumb stud is titanium. And of course the clip is tie. So there you go. So you've just got the pivot assembly and the stop pin and the blade are the only things steel on the Harsey, on the small.
Got somebody here from Macedonia.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
What up? How are things in Macedonia?
The Balkan Peninsula.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Go to bed.
On the large, again, the thumb stud is tie. The standoffs are tie. Filler plate is tie.
I think Slicey's mad at me, or I made him cry or something because he hasn't said anything for a while.
Oh, okay. All the hardware is tie. The screw for the over travel stop is stainless. And the over travel stop itself is tie.
Yeah. Damn.
Stop pin is
RONA.
stainless. And I'm going to assume that this is all stainless. So yes, the pivot barrel and yes, the pivot screw, both stainless. So same scenario, same.
Same, but different.
But different. Same.
Another classic saying.
Yes.
He's just off getting some Tang to prove me wrong. I don't believe it. He is crying his gargantuan heed on his little pillow.
That sounds more realistic. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
A donut? Yeah.
A donut?
Yeah.
A roll of tape?
Bronze the hardware. Oh, he was getting garlic knots, not Tang.
Well, you could have gotten some garlic knots and Tang.
But opportunity missed.
Opportunity
I don't know
missed.
who he kidding. His wife was like, "Get off me, you fucking freak." What needs to happen, Mikey? Molly and Brian do a chat from the what? It's like you're trying to speak. Mikey, you really gotta get this typing thing down. Microwaving a watermelon. Sean Bryan says, I want garlic Tang. Oh, yeah. I'm not sitting in a truck for any amount of time with Brian to do a chat.
You're not gonna do 24 hours in a truck?
Hell no. He would not come out alive.
You hearing this, Brian? She's saying she's got your number.
What kind of little baby truck is it?
Good Lord. You're ruthless. You never should have said that she scared you, Brian. She doesn't scare anybody ever. And now you've just emboldened her. That's all that's happened here. Nobody ever has been scared of her. I take that back. That one girl at the gas station that one time, she was scared.
Oh, and the lady at the hardware store at work. But you didn't witness that.
Yeah.
Oh, funny. He says you don't sit in the truck, you sit on your computer. It's the future.
It's the future.
Psych.
All right. Now, let's get back into the box. Okay. So, we're going to put the small in that hole.
No, definitely not that kind of Tang, Gregory.
Are you going to speak or?
Well, I'm reading the comments, but they're speaking whatever language one would speak in Macedonia.
on the Baltic Peninsula?
Yes, and
What language is that?
I don't know.
Macedonian?
Mi masna football? FB? I don't know.
Facebook?
Maybe. all those blades in your box. It's like you're like a circus freak. I can't read.
Let me see your pen. Pen.
Don't get snappy. By tang, do you mean
Ooh,
no,
sweet
we
bang.
mean poontang. Not taint. Greek. It's Greek.
And you didn't know that? What's wrong with you? I'm fluent in Greek.
That's not the area of Europe I know well. Not my strong suit.
Oh. All right. All right. Now what are we on to?
Shut up, Mikey. He said I could type better than you can read. I'm sorry. I was trying to read Greek, motherfucker.
Get her, Mikey. Get her. Don't take that shit from her. So, the other day when I unboxed these knives, somebody put in the comment section, because I said this was actually quite ergonomic for a karambit. Karambits aren't really my thing, but, you know, whatever, teach their own. This one's really well made. And he said that I needed to put it in traditional karambit grip to be able to talk about the ergos. The problem is it doesn't fit my finger. It goes to my knuckle, and so they weren't made for man hands. So
Yeah, we get it. Wrong finger.
yeah. So, anywho,
His fat fingers don't work that
yeah,
way.
my finger don't fit. So I can get it almost in there, but I can't. You know
You know what, Slazy? Fuck you.
what?
He said the area of Europe Molly knows well is Ohio. Just go sit in your fucking truck, you fucking turd.
Just go sit in your truck. So this one here, this is the 264. It's a really sweet knife.
Shots
Really
fired,
digging
they
this thing.
say.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
He probably got Iowa and Ohio confused because he doesn't know what fucking states are in our country.
Yeah. Yeah.
Andrew said, wrong finger? Ooh, if I had a nickel.
I'm digging the fact that Tucson started doing some stone washing, and it actually.
Oh, that's new?
Yeah.
Wrong finger or wrong hole. What's the price on that?
On what?
That you're holding?
Well, it depends on
And
where you
then
buy it.
that one too.
It depends on where you buy it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. This is the Tucson TS 242 KC. I mean, it's really well made. It's M390 titanium carbon fiber. Actually, I was gonna here. We'll take this one apart too, just because I'm kind of curious to see how this thing's all put together. But it's extremely well made, really nice materials, and I'm not the biggest fan of karambits. But this one is a Mazwan design, and Mazwan generally just always has awesome designs. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
It's very lightweight, so that kind of explains why right there. A lot of machining going on. That titanium is quite thin. It looks like there's just some alignment pins back here in the old... Yep, there is. Perfect. So, D-shaped pivot. So even with this being a karambit, it's extremely well made. Good hardware. Yeah. Sweet.
Daly City. No, I keep wanting to say that.
You can see Mazwan's logo right there, and then the Tucson logo. There is very, very minimal markings on the blade.
Daily Carry Solution says he likes a lot of the night morning designs.
The TS100 is a night morning design. This one's an integral. This is an awesome knife. I'm really digging this thing.
eBay's a good place to get them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can see here the M390 marked on the blade right there. Very, very thin behind the edge. So.
Yeah, he's hiding, Dane. He's studying the states now.
Oh, Slicey? Yeah. Had to go get a map out.
Yeah. What? I
Son of a
swear they
bitch.
were in Ohio.
She got me.
How's the CF held on?
With screws. Held on with the hardware.
Slicey says, I'm sorry, that integral is the most hideous knife I've seen in a while.
This right here?
That one?
I've got a couple of Tucson integrals. I have that one and this one. This is a Mazwan design, and this one here is
Yes.
a night morning.
Maniac said so fucking ugly.
Yeah. Hey, teach their own.
Yeah. Yeah, and Slicey says, yes, that.
Gotcha.
Looks like the Skeletor's pecker.
To me, it reminds me of the Reich knives, not the Ruike or whatever those, but the Rike, the Alien, and the Thor. I think they call it Thor. They have a few different models, but they do a bunch of stuff like that, which, you know, I appreciate it for what it takes to do something like that. It's not really about the aesthetic value of it for me personally. It's not easy to machine stuff like that. If you know anything about machining, one of the hardest things about doing an integral knife is actually holding on to this piece. So as you're making it, being able to put this into a fixture where you can machine all of these surfaces and not have it walk around or move on you while it's in there, especially with titanium. It's very difficult to do that. So, you know, even though these are CNC machined pieces, most people, you know, think that they just push a button and a computer just does everything. And to some extent that is kind of true, but it takes a lot of know-how and a lot of knowledge to know how fast your feed rates can be, what size tools to use, and to not have a bunch of chatter marks and movement on something like this is pretty impressive. So that's what I like about it.
Slicey says pecker is such an underused word.
I would agree. Pecker's a good one for sure.
If there's one thing we can agree on, you chode, it's that.
So you can see here, you asked what the CF was held down with. So a screw back here, and then it's got a pivot collar up in the front. But yeah, I agree. I also think
right?
the term, another underused one is butthole.
So it's a well-machined, hideously ugly knife.
Sure. Yep.
Yep. Butthole is good.
Butthole. That it's just really underused.
You know what? You're a fucking butthole.
Well, you can't drop F-bombs in front of it.
I can drop an F-bomb anywhere I want.
Well, I know you do, but the point I'm getting at is I long for the day that, like, I'm in the gas station or something and somebody makes someone else mad. I don't want to be a part of it. I just want to witness it.
Yeah.
And I want someone to just go, listen here, you butthole. just drop butthole out of nowhere.
Well, the next time I'm feeling feisty in public and somebody flips that switch, I'll be sure to call him a butthole for you.
Yeah, but you won't ever do that because you get embarrassed.
Get embarrassed about butthole?
No, well, yeah.
I wouldn't get
You
embarrassed.
get
to call
embarrassed
somebody a
every time I
butthole.
yell in the middle of a store.
No, your children do.
Ah, both of you. They
I'm
all
just
do.
over it. Like that's
You're
just
used
my
to it?
husband.
You're just used to it now.
Yeah.
I yell a lot in public places,
Yeah.
and say all kinds of goofy things. Yep. Good times.
Stay classy, kids. Okay, will do.
So, the old ugliest knife ever here. It's actually quite well made. And M390 integral, 4-inch long blade. It's actually a little over 4 inches, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
So it's pretty impressive blade length on this thing because the handle doesn't look like it should. The blade should be that large coming out of this thing. Actually, just under 3.967. It's 100 millimeters.
snatch. I haven't heard somebody use snatch since high school.
Snatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one I haven't heard much either.
Yeah. I'm gonna use that in front of the kids, and they'll be
Old
like,
snatch in front of the kids.
"What is that?" And I'll tell them none ya. It's a top secret,
Last night.
super cool kid.
Well, there
word.
was a couple of funny things that happened. One was my daughter had a bunch of friends over after trick or treating last night, and one of the girls is kind of full on tomboy, and she went out back, or all the girls went out back, but one of them in particular saw all the digging that I was doing and looked at me and said, "Congrats on the trench."
Love this girl.
It was so
she's
hilarious.
so great.
She just said, "Congrats on the trench."
And she's so even keeled and just
Yeah.
kind of quiet, but
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then after all the girls went home, none of them stayed the night last night. I hear my daughter say to my wife, "I wish I could go back to the 1900s."
yeah.
Really, any time in the 1900s.
It
Yeah.
made me feel so old.
Right, right.
Who says that?
She's referring to the 1990s as back in the 1900s.
Yeah. Don't ever say it like that again.
It was hilarious. We were watching a show that was in the show. It takes place in the 1960s, and she said, "Oh, I think it would be fun to go back to the 1960s." She goes, "Really, any time in the 1900s, like the 1990s?"
Like,
Oh, good God!
like any time in the 1900s was a good time, and all pretty similar. I told her, from decade to decade, there were vast differences.
Yeah, there were a lot of changes actually.
Yeah.
Things changed drastically. There's a vast difference from 1960 to 1990.
Yeah.
A lot of things happened in that decade.
But
or
she was
those
just
decades.
good with any time in the 1900s. What?
Oh, it was hilarious. Good times. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the 80s were pretty good. I mean, I was a kid, but it was still great.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a kid then as well.
And my sister was a corn chip.
Yeah, your sister had 3-foot tall bangs
Yep. And
and straight down the other side of her head.
yeah. An asymmetrical haircut.
Yeah, and an anarchy jean jacket. Fuck
And
yeah.
a fucking Camaro with T-tops.
And a Camaro with T-tops.
Oh, yeah. And we'd cruise around and she'd play, I'm
Sex
too
Pistols.
sexy for
Oh,
my
did
shirt.
she? Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's 90s.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no. 80s, well, no, Sex Pistols were earlier than that.
no.
But, yeah.
I'm trying to think, because I would have been in third grade.
You would have been in 3rd grade.
Yeah. T-tops rule. Of course you think T-tops rule, Slicey.
Hell yeah.
I thought they ruled back then, too.
Yeah, T-tops were cool, for sure. Definitely better than a convertible. Faux show.
I remember really liking 1984 and later realized it was the year my wife was born. How the hell did you get a young snack like that, Slicey?
It was 1984 was also the first year for the flip nose Corvettes.
He had the I'm Too Sexy single tape with the Spanish version on the B side. Can you sing it for us?
Can you sing it in Spanish? Next video, I want you singing I'm Too Sexy in Spanish.
Right?
And make sure to do a close-up of your earrings. You know, when you're a model walking the catwalk and all that stuff. Yeah. That's awesome.
10 years younger than you. Poor girl.
His wife?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
So that would make... Damn, you're old, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not really. You're not that far off.
No, not really. But yeah, still pretty old though.
Yeah, Molly and Slicey sing along.
Yeah. Spanish, I'm Too Sexy. Little Right Said Fred.
Yeah.
Good times.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So,
that's a really good book. 1984.
Oh.
You're 45? Yeah, you're not that much older. And she's 35. I'm 39.
I'm missing one of the Tepe knives that I have. Let's see what. Yeah, here we go. We've got a handful of them here. But if you guys are, I'm pretty sure he might have all these on his website, actually. Sean Hassan over at Tepe Design. He's the designer of all 4 of these knives.
Thanks, David. He gave us $9.99 to go towards our daughter's bell bottoms.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, David. I appreciate that.
That's funny.
So, if anyone's interested, go and check out Sean Hassan's website. The Hornet 2 is an amazing knife, but he makes it in a smaller version too. The Hornet 1, basically the same knife, but it's like a 3.5-inch blade, where this is a 4-inch. And it's more of a budget version. I think you can get it in carbon fiber as well. But the Hornet 2 is the man size, really nice. It's got a ceramic ball in the pocket clip, and the ball actually spins, which is pretty cool. Pocket clip's phenomenal. Great knife. Really, really great knife.
I wondered. Ian Google translated I'm Too Sexy into Spanish.
Yeah.
Thank you, Slicey.
Thank you, Slicey. I really appreciate that.
Equal amount to any anti-bullying.
Good stuff. Good
Just making
stuff.
up for lost time. I was bullied as a kid.
Yep.
That's great.
So, if you guys want to check out, if anybody's in the market for a good budget knife, the old Civivi Ortis here is a pretty sweet one. I'm really kind of digging this knife, especially for under $40. It's a great knife. I rebent the pocket clip just a little bit to make the end of it come down, and that made it gobs better in hand. But, you know, that's going to be a kind of a personal preference thing. But, man, it's a cool little knife, hollow grind. It's...
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Really, really nice, nice slicey blade on this guy. And cool little knife for sure.
Slicey said, I was a bully as a kid, so maybe Molly is my karma. And I think you are correct.
Yeah. Without question, Molly was not a bully as a kid.
True
She was
story.
taking advanced math and advanced German classes and all that kind of stuff.
That's whoa,
Um,
whoa, whoa! Don't hype me up like that. Don't gas me up. I wasn't that smart.
You weren't that smart?
No,
Okay.
I didn't take advanced German.
Oh, well, whatever. Advanced English.
Yeah, I did take that.
There we go. All right. Sorry. I screwed up. Wrong language.
Wrong language.
So, yeah, if anybody's out there looking for a gift or whatnot, this the old Ferrum Forge Stinger really kind of surprised me. This is a better knife than I expected it to be with Nitro V steel. The only kind of bummer for me on this one is that the pocket clip is not reversible. That's a damn shame.
Ja, du kannst mich mal am Arsch lecken. And that's the only insult I have in German. Slicey knows German too.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I'm not claiming I know German. Like,
Yeah.
I took it for 4 years. No, I don't remember much.
This is also a really cool budget knife if you're looking for just a huge beast.
Is there any jimping on the spine of the Ortis?
No. No jimping on the spine. The handle's completely smooth. You do have a little bit on the lock bar, and that's it.
Hey, hooligan.
Tiny bit on the flipper tab.
Is that a 191? Is that 191 a front flipper also?
The 191. I think you're talking about this right here. This is the 196. Yeah, 190. Or no, this is the 195. The 191 is the Mazwan carbon fiber and titanium. Yeah, I think this is the 195, either 195 or 196. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yes, it is a front flipper, if that's the one you're asking me about. It's a sweet knife all the way around.
Did you just call my mother a hamster? Dang. Sick burns. No, we don't have Heineken here. 195, I mean, yes.
Yeah, okay. This is 195 is this one. But yes, it is a front flipper as well as flipper. It's a cool knife. I really like it a lot. And super, super thin behind the edge. Really aggressive grind on this thing. And because of the fuller down the blade, you can spidey flick it, which you don't have to put any wrist in it. And you can also thumb flick it as well. So you can front flip, regular flip, or finger flick this thing.
So many flicking options.
Yep. All the flicking options. And the because of the fuller on the Stinger too, you can spidey flick this thing as well, which is really cool. I like the Stinger a lot. I'd have liked it a lot more if it would have showed up in a reasonable time frame.
That was a great combination of English and German, Dane. No TSA tonight.
We are going to do one knife because that's all we got.
You better get to it then, son.
Oh, what time is it?
9:23.
Oh, well, let's do it. Man, you better calm down, woman.
What's the orange knife?
Yeah. This is the Ritter Hogue, and this is the Maxace Tornado. I don't know how they pronounce it, but this is a really awesome knife. I really like, and it's cheap. It's like $40. It's on double row bearings. Action is fantastic. I mean, it's a beast of a knife. It's a big boy, but it's really comfortable in hand, and I really dig the Warney blade on here. It's very reminiscent of the half-track Warney and its angle. This actually came out before the half-track Warney from Hinderer, so, you know, they're not copying or anything. But it's a cool one, and it's like I said, it's like $40. So cool knife. I don't remember what the blade steel is on this thing.
Yes, well past my bedtime.
440C says right there on the flipper tab. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there. So it's a cool one. I dig it. Okay, let's move some stuff out of the way. So this go around, we only had one entry for the TSA, and although I do have a little bit of suspicion it probably had a lot to do with the blade steel, still, not many people are sending their knives in for the TSA. So we're gonna switch things up, and next month we're gonna try a different game, and in the meantime, I'm gonna put a video out sometime throughout the month of November, and we're gonna pick 3 people, and then they will learn what's gonna happen on the November. What's the last Sunday in November? Oop.
I don't know. What's the orange knife again? Just the name of it.
That's the Ritter Hogue. This is the Max Stace Tornado. Oh, shit. So November 29th is when we'll do that. But let's get this guy up here. And we only have one lonely little knife.
Yeah, you do, Slicey. He said I need to man up and do a TSA.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing one, and which I think some other people have mentioned it, doing one with like
The Dolica.
the Dolica or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah.
like YouTubers.
Yeah, we were talking about that with Slicey.
Yeah, and that would be fun and cool. But maybe we'll just do that at some point.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, like I said, I do have an idea for something fun to do, which, like I said, I'll put a video out here in a week or so. The 3 people will be selected, and then as long as they are, promise they're going to be here for the live show, and then anyway, it'll be a thing. But we'll see how that works and if it goes over well or
It's
not.
top secret. I don't even know.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Molly about it yet, but I think it'll be just trying to do something cool and get people to interact with the live shows and stuff. Okay, so steel this month was Rex 45, and this is the only knife we got. This is a Spyderco Little Native in CPM Rex 45, and this was sent in by Mr. BJ Hill.
Go get a Dolica yourself, Joshua. They're cheap, right?
Yeah, they're like literally $1.
Okay.
I don't know. They might be like they're somewhere between like $2 and $5. I'm gonna guess. I don't know exactly because I've never bought one. I do have one that was given to me. But so here we go for BJ's Rex 45 test knife here. Let's see what we got.
Hi, Libbeard.
Here we go. Here we go. 165. We'll test another spot here just because I've got another ready to go. So that was kind of right in the middle of the blade.
There's not a single Dolica in all of Los Angeles.
I'm going to test it out towards the front a little bit here.
That sucks.
Ooh. 150. So, good results. Not stellar results, but good. BJ actually had my Hornet 2, and I haven't tested it, but he sharpened it.
He just said test it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured we might as well since we got it out.
Josh. He said somebody sent me a Dolica that he said, never mind, found one in my couch.
All right. So, I have cut a couple of things, but I'm confident that I did it out here on the end because I just opened a package with it.
BJ
So
said,
I'm going
me
to sharpen
against
it back
me.
here. Yeah, you against you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, 245. Now, BJ is sharpening with a KME. Yeah.
His finger in your blade, BJ.
Yeah, I don't feel a burr or anything on there. But like I said, I may have used, I don't know. I can't remember. It's been too many days ago now. Too many things have happened.
You just suck. No.
I just suck?
No, BJ.
Or
I'm just giving BJ shit.
Yeah, BJ sucks.
Yeah,
So-
this is definitely about knives, not politics, but
Oh, you know what? And I already taped up the blades. I didn't even check the Harseys to see what they were, if they were sharp or not. But oh well.
oh yeah, aside from me working the polls, no politics. Well, I can't talk about politics at the polls, so still just trying to be neutral. I don't want to ostracize anybody, but America, fuck yeah.
Abs. All right. Well, does anyone have any questions or anything before we end this wonderful this last show before voting day?
Oh, BJ wanted to know if you tested the karambit.
I did. In the video, I tested the karambit. When I opened it. I don't remember what it was, but
Sally wants to know if you've ever heard of XW42 steel.
I have. I have a knife in XW42.
Hey, there you go.
It is a very similar to D2. If you wanted to know.
The dogs are crying.
As a matter of fact, I think no, that's Bowler K110. Oh, I sold that one. Actually, I don't have it anymore. It was another Max Ace that was also a really cool knife. I think it was called the Ranger, if I remember right. Yeah, this is the Corvus K. It was the Max Ace Ranger in XW42 steel.
You got a couple of questions here.
Yep.
Do you own any Demcos? Thinking about getting an 80-20.
I do not have an 80-20. The closest thing I have is an 80-15, but this is the cold steel variant. So, yeah, I do not have an actual Demco.
Slicey wants to know what your little bit driver kit is.
This thing's I've kind of fallen in love with this. This is actually the Victorinox multi-tool, and this is the what do they call it, Spirit, I think. But you can get it with the ratchet, and it's super awesome. I love this little thing. So you also get an extension, so you can make your handle extra long.
And it's just the cutest.
And you just flip it around to reverse it.
I need to find something to ratchet with that.
And you've got a few bits here, so you could put 4 more bits in there. And you could actually have one in the holder as well. But yeah, it's an awesome little ratchet. And I actually use the thing quite often. Way more than I ever anticipated. And the multi-tool is, honestly, it's the best multi-tool I've ever handled. It's a really good one.
Frog Lube or EDCI?
EDCI.
He said, I am full of want.
And it's got this sweet little...
Oh, Jason, I'm already ratchet. I'm a savage.
Yeah.
Classy, bougie, ratchet.
It's got this sweet little satchel here, and everything's got its own little place. Little Velcro closure there for your 1980s throwback.
Leatherman killer question mark?
Yes, I think so. I think I like it better than the Leatherman. I did a video, and the video was like 45 minutes or something, but I did a SOG multi-tool, a Leatherman, one of the I think it was a Charge, if I remember right,
Pardon.
and this one here, and there's a few things that I like about the Leatherman, but all the way around, this is just a much better tool. It's more comfortable in hand, uh, and you can access all the tools from the outside, so it's very, very similar to the Leatherman. Now, the one thing you don't have here, you don't have one hand opening for the knife and stuff like that. But in my opinion, if I'm not getting this thing out for the knife. If I'm gonna use a knife, I'm gonna have a knife.
Does it have scissors?
It does. Faux show. You know it.
We're happy to have you, Jesse.
So all the tools in here. So there's your scissors. All the tools lock, and they have this little deal here. You got to slide back. Everything on here just feels better quality than any other multi-tool I've ever handled. They're all the tools are really good quality. So yeah, it's a good multi-tool for sure.
How much are they?
Boy, with the bit kit, with the little ratchet and stuff, I'm wanting to say they're like maybe 125, something like that. I can't remember.
Chatty
It's been a little
Factory
while.
said that thing's $150.
Okay. Yeah, you'd have to look, because I don't remember.
On Blade HQ.
Yeah, you can find it cheaper than on Blade HQ. So I would shop around. It also comes with a corkscrew as well as the little sunglass or glasses wrench.
Speaking of corkscrew, I saw that there is a wine advent calendar for sale at
A wine
Sam's.
advent calendar?
Yeah.
At Sam's?
Yeah.
Okay.
It made me laugh.
Yeah. So
Give me a cool calendar like that for Advent.
this is a cool, just an awesome truck tool. I mean, that's really what I do with it. I have it, and it's got a ton of things in there. Like, I don't carry this on my belt or anything, but
Somebody just asked if you carried it on your belt.
no, I've never carried it on my belt. And maybe in the right situation, I might for something, I suppose, depending on what I was doing. But to me, you just got a lot going on here, and with the ratchet, it just makes this super useful in a lot of different areas. So yeah, fully endorse. 2 thumbs up on that guy.
No, I don't want an Advent. I have to fill myself. I want Justin to get me a cool Advent calendar.
Apparently, she wants to get drunk.
I don't want the wine one. I'll just get a headache. Get me a cooler one. They have makeup ones. Not that I wear makeup very often. And like nail polishes. They have nail polish ones.
That escalated a lot, guys, really quickly.
Don't you love me?
Yeah.
I had a dream we broke up and it might come true.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there are enough drunk people at Sam's for sure. Slicey.
Yeah. Definitely.
Daylight savings time is not treating me well right now.
All right. Well, it's after 9:30, so Molly's gonna start turning into a pumpkin or something here. It's way past her bedtime.
Oh, nice, David. Did they like it? He got some of the makeup items with the knife giveaway we did, and he gave it to 3 different ladies because the 3 different items.
Oh yeah, nice.
Broaden your options.
Here's another knife that I had out that I didn't put on camera. It's a good one.
Dang, Slicey, you went hard, bro. He said it's 2020. Do they have heroin advent calendar? Dang.
Holy hell.
Pipe it.
Went straight to the big H, huh?
Are you okay, dude? Do you need help?
He's from New York. we'll
is that funny where you come from?
we'll give him a pass because he's from New York.
Yeah, you probably do need it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Are Weehaw bits worth the money?
Yeah. Yeah, I like Weehaw. When it comes to Torx bits, Weehaw makes some of the best stuff out there for sure. But there's other companies out there that make good stuff as well, but they're fairly inexpensive. I mean, I don't know what you're looking at. I like the actual drivers. I don't use a lot of bits like what's in here.
That is unfortunate.
It's one thing for a kit that you're going to travel with, like the bits, but for my actual tools that I use to tear down knives, I use the actual drivers because the shafts are so much smaller for a given tool size. And so you can actually, get in there. The handles are better. Just everything about them, they're just better than the bits.
You're fine, little boy.
So,
just be patient.
But the set of these with the rubberized handles on them, I'm wanting to say it's a set of I don't remember how many come in the set, 6 or 7 or something, different sizes. You get like T6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, and yeah. I'm wanting to say it's like $35 or $40 on Amazon. And they last a really long time if you take care of them.
Add a link.
At
You said they're on Amazon?
Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can put up a link for these. I like them. They're good. So, so I'll put up a link for this, and I'll put up a link for the Weehaw bits. Or Weehaw drivers, I should say. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, all right, guys. Does anybody else got any questions or anything before we bounce out of here?
Bounce with me, bounce with me. Can you?
You're welcome, Winchester. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. I greatly appreciate it.
Thanks, Snuggle Dummy.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. J-Ron Pope, Trump or Biden? Well, if you have to ask, are you asking what you should do, or are you asking what we're doing? 5
What
through
are
10.
you
cheat tool
doing?
entry. Oh, what are we doing?
Should we tell them?
Yeah, you should already know.
Yeah. Like, hello?
With the big T,
hello?
son. Yeah.
And the pew-pews and the...
Yeah, we actually like America. And
Trump trade.
We would like to keep it...
American?
Yeah, American. Yeah, absolutely. So...
Oh,
yes.
he said, because he's for Biden.
Oh.
That's all right.
Hey, yeah, it is what it is,
It
man.
doesn't have to be a battle.
Nope. There's no reason. If you feel strongly another way, that's totally fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Yep.
And I understand. Everybody's got their own opinions and whatnot.
Nick says they're pew owners. They're Trump all the way.
Yeah. We actually like our pews.
Oh, Kanye. Oh, boy. I saw somebody's ballot, speaking of that, and he was listed as vice president to some other person running for president.
Kanye was?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
He was on the ballot in
I was
Iowa,
just
though.
confused.
You're worried about them stripping. I heard that Weehaws are hardened. Yeah, they are. You're worried about the tools stripping out? I can assure you, this is my T8 right here. It's had I would hate to even guess how many thousands of screws this thing has taken out. And I mean, you can certainly see some wear on it, but they last a very long time. And the drivers last longer than just the bits themselves. When you buy just the little bits, because these are a much better quality. But yeah, They're good for sure. And I mean, eventually they will wear out and you will have to replace them, but it'll be a long, long time.
We didn't give anything away today.
We didn't give anything away. Nope. But we will do some giveaway stuff here coming up pretty soon.
Slicey says 2-week-old container of yogurt 2020.
Well, Molly just told me, and I haven't even had a chance to mess with it yet, but my gel that I made for doing some testing, I left some of it in the refrigerator in a Tupperware thing, and apparently that stuff molds after a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I could give that away, some moldy ballistics gel.
Hell yeah. As long as it gets out of the fridge.
Yeah.
I really didn't expect it to mold that fast.
Chatty Factory, no, I have not sold the, nope. The Spyderco boot knife is still available and for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some sick burns and some laughter, exactly. That was the giveaway, was a smile on your face.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Oh. So.
Oh, yeah. I mean.
What?
We're not giving away the boot knife in a box of crap.
Yeah, no.
Well, buy that damn thing, Chatty.
Right. Yeah, it's for sale. Anyway, guys, if anyone's interested in a knife, email me. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time. Thanks so much for coming, hanging out with us. It's been a lot of fun.
Don't forget to vote.
Everybody get out and vote by Tuesday.
Don't cry. Just vote.
Yeah, and vote whichever way you think is best. And most importantly, if your guy doesn't win,
don't burn shit.
Don't go out and burn stuff and whatever. Just take it like a man.
I think most of us here,
next
regardless,
time.
wouldn't overreact, but
you never know. So
no rioting.
That's right.
Rioting is bad, okay?
That's bad, okay? All right, man. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a lot of fun. Go out and vote. Hope everybody has a wonderful week, and we will catch you all next time.
Bye, guys.
Thanks so much.